The United Nations mission to Afghanistan has called on the Taliban administration to release details on the detention of two Afghan journalists who disappeared on Monday. Fears for the safety of vocal opponents of the Taliban and prominent women have risen since the Islamist group took over the country last year as foreign forces withdrew.
The UN Assistance Mission to Afghanistan (UNAMA) on Tuesday called on the Taliban administration to release details on the detention of two Afghan journalists who disappeared on Monday. Aslam Ejab and Waris Hazrat of Ariana TV, an Afghanistani media network, were taken on Monday afternoon, according to Ariana news manager Ali Asghari. UNAMA in a tweet said UN urges Taliban to make public why they detained these Ariana news reporters and to respect Afghans' rights. A Taliban administration spokesman, Bilal Karimi, said it was investigating the men's abduction and denied they had been arrested. Fears for the safety of vocal opponents of the Taliban and prominent women have risen since the Islamist group took over the country in August as foreign forces withdrew. Many civil society and women's rights activists fled the country. Also on Tuesday, the UN's human rights spokesperson gave a briefing in Geneva expressing major concern over the disappearance of 6 people last month in connection with the women's rights protests.
We are very alarmed at the continued disappearance of 6 people who were abducted in Kabul 2 weeks ago in connection with the recent women's rights protests. We are gravely concerned for their well-being and their safety. These reports have also brought into focus what appears to be a pattern of arbitrary arrests and detentions, as well as torture and ill treatment of civil society activists, journalists and media workers, and former government officials and security forces in Afghanistan.
Another Taliban administration spokesman, Zabiullah Mujahid, rejected the UN human rights spokeswoman's assessment, saying it was investigating the situation involving the abducted women. The Taliban says they have an amnesty for any previous opponents, including Afghan military members, and that they respect women's rights in line with Islamic laws and customs. But many human rights advocates and foreign diplomats remain skeptical.